Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So I've been absent without leave for quite a while. Usual excuses, I'm afraid. Very, very busy after I was away on holiday for about a week, which was absolutely fantastic. Thank you for those who wished me well on that on Instagram and here. It was really great to get away after all the stay-at-homes we've been enduring, all of us, during this pandemic. So that was fantastic. And I had some beautiful weather, which was a real bonus. And it's been super busy since then. I received this parcel this morning. And it isn't true unboxing because I did open it when I got it, although I haven't tried the product. And I thought I would absolutely just get on here briefly and show you it because it is still available on the Dior website here in the UK, and it's the Dior Cruise 21 eye palette. My understanding is that it will only be a limited release. I'm not sure whether that means they'll only have it on the website for a short time, or whether it's just limited edition, or I may be completely wrong and it's there for ages. But these things seem to come and go very quickly. So the good news is that as of the time of recording this, and I intend to upload, albeit that will take a few hours straight after I finish this, it should still be available if you're interested. So the usual very nice Dior packaging, a couple of free samples, which probably are nothing to the point today. I did think I was going to get it personalised. That was offered on the site, but that obviously didn't quite happen. It's not Cruise 21, it's Cruise 22. So, yeah, next year. Or do they mean by that this winter, I guess? Very weird, isn't it, when... It's like the promo pictures are coming up now for the autumn-fall collections. I was looking at one about Chanel, and we haven't even had the summer one yet. I find it really hard to keep up with that. Anyway, this is the Cruise palette, which is just called 22 Cruise Look. I'm hoping it's this, new formula that we've all been enjoying so much. I'm not quite as euphoric about the new formula as some YouTubers are. I mean, it's fantastic. It's better than the previous one. I still prefer Tom Ford's formula, but it's getting closer to that. It's very, very good. I'm not dissing it. It's just some people talk about it if it's the second coming. I'm not sure I'd go that far. So the usual palette. Now, there's the colour story, which... is right up my street. It's very muted. It's quite light, so I don't know how this is going to pan out for people with darker skin tones. And they all look like satins to me. Let's take the plastic off so that we can hopefully dig in. Let's get the mirror offline. So... yeah, nice kind of mix of quite cool. I mean, it's leaning towards cool, but a kind of mixture of tones. What I love is a nice white up in the top corner, which feels quite good. A little chalky, but that's a pretty shade, isn't it? With a slight lean towards pink in it. I love having a colour like this that I can use to brighten the inner corner of my eye in the palette that I'm using, so I don't have to get out another product. So that's a big plus for me. And then in order of lightness, we've got this kind of honey. Ooh. So now that looks more chromatic almost in the swatch than I was expecting. It's very light. It's, a gold that's pulling slightly peach gold. Again, I don't know how that's going to work on darker skin tones, but I like it very much. And I'm expecting to love this taupe This feels the nicest of them as I dip my finger in. It's not matte. I mean, it's very shimmery, but not quite as almost chromatic as the other two. Pulling slightly more pink undertoned, like the white actually, in real life than it is even on the viewfinder. I'm liking this colour story. Very, very pretty. Which shall we go into next? Let's go into this one up here. Also feels very nice. They look much more kind of, not matte, but much more satin. Ooh, so that's the least pigmented of them, interestingly, and much, much pinker. That might work very well if you're pale, relatively pale complexioned, just as a one and go, actually. But that's not anything like as pigmented as the other shades. And look at that, I've managed to dig in from the box. Never mind. So that's interesting. It looks much darker. Well, it depends on where the light falls. This is very, very pretty. And then this brick. Ooh, look at that. Much the most pigmented. They're giving you a really red-toned copper. I like this palette. I don't know what it's going to look like on the eyes. I will say that, you know, particularly this colour is reminding me of the colour story of their, was it Spring Summer, the kind of waves one, which looks so pretty in the palette, but I have to confess, I haven't really used, and all of the, well, I've used it, but I don't really love using it. I don't feel very motivated to do looks from it, because I have to say, when I actually apply the different quadrants, they all look pretty much the same, and very much this kind of burnished coppery look, whereas you've got, you know, a bit more variety there and more my kind of colour palette, I have to say. So I'm quite excited about this, notwithstanding I've already managed to mark the palette in front of you. What a klutz. So that's very much a first impressions. That's literally the first swatches I've done. I haven't tried it on the eyes. We all know sometimes these things don't apply as well on the eyelids as they do swatched on the hand or the arm. But so far, I'm quite impressed. So it won't be a colourway for everyone. It is very much kind of in the Dior range. So, you know, they've had this whole newly reformulated range of palettes, which a lot of people are mad about. And I know there are quite a few of the palettes. I've only got two. I've got the kind of smoky eye one, and the soft cashmere, which is a lovely palette. But I know that people are a big fan, and I've looked at ones like Nude Dress and Grand Bal, and they're all in this kind of colour range. So if you've got some of those, you may be less interested. But if you're a collector, or you're looking for a nice neutrals but with an interesting texture and interesting, what's the word? Interesting way that the light changes how they look. Then you might want to have a look at this. It's no bargain at £50. So I don't know if it's available in the boutiques. I'm pretty sure it isn't available, and it isn't going to be available in the department store counters, certainly here in the UK. But it is at the moment, as we speak, Saturday lunchtime, available on the UK Dior website. So good luck if you want to purchase it. So I'm going to sign off and upload this because it takes me a few hours. Just one little sneak well, not really a sneak preview. This also arrived today. You know I collect Chanel nail polishes. This is not a new one. This is from eBay. I'm always on the lookout for ones that I've missed. It's increasingly difficult now that I've got so many to find, other than the very rare ones that are very expensive. But unusually for me, this is one I can't even remember. It's called Blue Pastel 584, and it's the new formula, so it can't be that long ago. And I honestly can't even remember that being a release, but I definitely missed it because I have great lists that allow me to check. And this arrived today, so I was quite pleased. It's really nice when you get a surprise of one that you didn't know you didn't have, and you now have it. If you're a collector, that will make sense. If you're not, you'll think I'm absolutely mad. And it wasn't too expensive either, shall we say. So I was pleased with that. I don't know if I'll use it today because I've got two of the Les Beige polishes, two of which I've missed because they were sold out. But I want to try those out before I talk to you about them. So I'm hoping you're all having a wonderful weekend, enjoying your makeup, and please say hi in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you've got to the end, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.